I believe everyone can achieve great success in real estate as long as you have the right education and take massive actions. Let me tell you more. I grew up in a medium-sized town in China. In high school, we had a subject called politics and economies. One day in the classroom, the teacher told us that there were two ways to make money. The first way is to use labor to exchange for money, such as working as an employee. The second way is to use capital to generate money, such as renting out properties and receive rent. I was so excited about the second way to make money, and I asked the teacher to tell me more. But the teacher demanded me to focus on the first way because the second way was not covered in the exam. I felt very disappointed. Then time went on, I got accepted to a university in China. I had no choice of what course to study. I was assigned education as my major. During my 4 years university time, deep down my heart, I still wanted to learn about real estate. At that time, I met my wife Jane and we became boyfriend and girlfriend. She told me that her father wanted her to go overseas to do postgraduate study, so I followed her. And I asked my parents to use most of their life saving to support my overseas education. In 2007, Jane and I came to Australia as international students with the luggage and about $5,000 cash, living in a boarding house. In order to survive, 3 months after I arrived in Sydney, I found a casual job at Darling Harbour's food court. The salary was only $9 per hour. At that time, I was so happy about that because if I converted the $9 per hour to Chinese yuan, it would represent a very decent income in the town where I grew up. After we finished our 2 years masters, we both have full-time jobs on average wages and we rented an apartment. Initially, we were so happy that we could rent a place that was exclusive to ourselves. But as the time went on, we gradually lost our passion. I totally forgot my childhood dream of learning about real estate. One day, Jane told me, "Richard, you know what? I'm going to break up with you. I can't see any future in our life together. Life is so boring. You seem so satisfied with our current life in Australia. But I don't. I might go back to China to pursue a new career someday. I just don't want to be average here. I have parents in China to look after. I'm going to move out soon and have my own life." That is a big shock for me, a big shock. It triggered me to think, what future can we have in Australia? What future does Jane want? What future can I bring to Jane in order to get her back to me and even marry me? I had no answer. I had been dating her for 5 years. I didn't want to lose her. I asked Jane if I could start it again. I said to her, "Give me some time and I will work on myself. I will give you the answer about our future. In the meantime, feel free to see other guys, but please give me the opportunity to date you again." Jane agreed, while I helped her move out to a shared accommodation. After we split up, I worked hard, I got promotions, I increased my job income. And I continued to pursue Jane, spending a lot of money on presents, dinners, movies and holidays. On the surface, it was looking good, but I actually didn't have much money management skill and accumulated a massive $40,000 bad debt with 5 credit cards. I didn't know how to deal with this credit card debt. I didn't want to tell Jane, how could I get out of this financial trouble? Then I came across Deepness Ultimate Real Estate Program. All of a sudden, I found the answer. This program will not only solve my financial problem, but also give Jane and I an alternative future in Australia. Pre-Dipner, my perception about our future in Australia was like second-class citizens with English not our first language, having no certainty how far we could go in our careers and how we're going to support our parents in China and our future children in Australia. But now, Dipner showed us a way to achieve success in real estate and then have financial freedom. I signed up for the program on a monthly payment plan and got Jane involved. My first renovation in Sydney immediately wiped out my credit card debt. We spent $8,500 converting a laundry room to a second bathroom in a house, which increased the property value by $65,000. Our second deal was a $30,000 full renovation for a Sydney unit, which increased the property value by $85,000. Our third deal was a regional cash cow with a granite flat construction, producing $10,000 passive income per year. Our fourth deal was a regional renovation combined with vendor finance sale strategy, producing $6,000 passive income per year and a potential back-end profit of $50,000. Our fifth deal was a $17,000 cosmetic renovation for a Sydney unit, which increased the property value by $60,000. Our sixth deal was a regional cash cow, producing $5,000 passive income per year. And our seventh deal was a regional mortgage sale, where we spent $8,500 to fix up the property and got $5,600 passive income per year. Currently, we are working on our 8th and 9th deals with our joint venture partners. The 8th deal is a structural renovation and sale in Sydney, projecting $200,000 profit. The 9th deal is a regional unit block strata subdivision, projecting $130,000 profit. So in total, we are controlling a portfolio which is worth $3.6 million at the moment. I involved Jane in the process of my property investments. We found our new common interest and passion. We spent a lot of time working together on properties, traveling and attending boot camps, which definitely strengthened our relationship. Eventually, when I felt it was the right time, I took Jane to Fiji for a holiday and I proposed to her. She said yes. So after 10 years dating, we finally got married. And now we are going to have our first baby next year. Now I can tell you, with the right education and massive actions, I managed to give the woman that I love a future that's acceptable to her. I changed my perception about how the first generation of migrants can live their life in Australia. I got rid of all my credit card debts. I created wealth and passive income through real estate. And I'm sure my success story will have inspired you. It's your time.